Hello everyone. This episode is messed up. Something happened in my recording software. I use Shadowplay, and it changed the frame rate it recorded at. Instead of 60 frames per second is what I normally upload and normally record at, to 9 frames per second. I have no idea why it did that. In the settings, it still says recording at 60 frames per second, and my game was at 60 frames per second, or more than that. So I'm not sure. So this episode is very stuttery, and I apologize for that, but I wanted to put it out anyway, just because I know some people do enjoy listening to my videos rather than watching them. So for people that like to listen, I think you will still be able to enjoy it, because I'll still narrate as normal. The recording for audio is fine, but for my voice was fine, but the in-game visuals and audio, for whatever reason, are recorded at 9 frames per second. So again, I apologize. I'm working on figuring out what's going on with that. But in the meantime, I will put this video up anyway, so you can at least listen if you'd like to do that, for those that enjoy just listening. And hopefully, and I guarantee next time I will fix this so it doesn't happen again, but man, that's annoying. Okie dokie, well, we are back. We're still in Feralas, obviously, just hanging out under the little pier here on the Forgotten Coast, and we have a few quests we can work on, and I'm trying to decide what's the best one for us. Let's see, we just picked up a few more new ones. And let's go ahead and not life tap, whoops. Let's go ahead and what am I looking for? Mount up, there we go, sorry about that. Okay. So what I think I want to work on is Screecher Spirits, which I think are just along here, and we have this little... Oh, also... we have all sorts of quests we can do here. It's like, I mean, there's so many quests here. Okay, let's go ahead and... yeah, let's just dismount now. Yeah, let's go ahead and start taking out these water elementals. I think these guys are immune to immolate. No, they're not. I'm always surprised by this, but they're immune to frost spells, which I always... oh, excuse me. Big yawn there. I'm always impressed they're immune to frost spells rather than fire spells. Like, they're water elementals, so I'd assume fire doesn't hurt them, but I'm always shocked by that. Wow, those guys... Frostbolt hits pretty hard. I do not like that at all. Not at all. Okay, ooh, we got some Sunscale gauntlets. Nifty. And then these giants, by the way, zapped giants. Where's the zapper? There we go. Duration 2 hours, okay. Is that guy fighting the giant, or what's going on? Okay. We're gonna zap ourselves a giant and take it out in a moment. I'm gonna step a little bit away. Give him some space. I don't know what the range is on this thing. Zapped, there we go. Now he becomes a non-elite, which is still kind of beefy, but certainly a little less beefy. I'm gonna death coil that guy away, and I guess we're gonna have to fear him down. Fear, maybe? There we go. Much better, much better. Wow. They sure do run, though, don't they? Alright, yeah, so these guys are... ooh. Why did both those just drop so fast on him? I think we'll be okay. It just seemed like my dots and my fear all disappeared off them at the same time. It's unfortunate. Okay, there we go. And I just got a big mouth clam. Let's loot that. Okay, we're good now. There we go. It's the Screecher Spirit I was looking for. Wow, these are kind of high-level mobs, right? I mean, we're not fighting like little guys here. So we do need to be a little bit careful with what we're doing. Otherwise, we actually seriously might end up dying. Whew, I keep yawning. I don't know why I'm so tired this morning. I know it's a little... ooh, someone rang the scarab gong. So the gates of Ankarash are opening right now, actually, on the server. I forgot to mention that. How many people are on right now? 2,700, yeah. Okay. That's pretty cool. So the gates are open right now, and some chaos is going down in Silithus. I forgot about that. That today was the day that the gates are opening. It's like freaking 5:20 in the morning for me right now, so a lot of people in the US are probably not having a ton of fun. They're probably missing out on this goodness right now. And I could go over there on my rogue, but I don't care that much. I have another video of Anchorage Gates opening on another server. You should take a look at it. It's an older video, maybe like 6 months ago, I would say, about at this point. But hold on, I'm looking for. Here we go. Okay. Screecher Spirits, let's get these guys. Yeah, so the gates are open. I forgot that was going on right now. I knew it was afternoon server time, which is, yeah, this is like red afternoon. Yeah, it makes sense. But I am not obviously participating as a low-level character. And I could take my 60 rogue over, but I've seen it before. It's a very cool event, actually, but it gets a little intense, and I've got other things I need to do this morning on my warlock, so we're gonna miss out on that. Screecher Spirits. You gotta summon the spirit and then talk to the spirit. It's easy enough. I think I saw another one over here to the left, so this should be an easy quest. Let's send Tang Moth over to wrap this guy up. I am super stoked, and completely unrelated to WoW news. Let's get this guy off us real quick. Because my internet service provider gave us a free upgrade on our internet. We had 55 megabits per second download, 10 megabits per second upload, which actually isn't that bad. I used to have 50 down and 5 upload. So this was already double the upload speed, which is normally upload speed isn't that important for most people. Like when you're playing WoW or whatever, 5 megabits per second is more than enough. But it was nice for uploading YouTube videos. My YouTube videos are relatively large in size, anywhere from 5 to almost 20 gigabytes. That guy just resists like everything. What a jerk. Going to fear him away. No, maybe he didn't resist. There's some weird like lag going on with the dots right now. You know what? It's probably... I bet there are a lot of people huddled up in Celtis right now, and it's probably causing a little bit of lag on the server. Because it does cause a different level of stress on the server when you have a lot of people in the same spot. Like this guy doesn't seem like he's taking damage, right? Okay. There's definitely server lag? Sever lag? A little bit of a typo there. Definitely some lag going on. But we did finish our Screecher Spirit quest at least. That's a plus. Now we're going to go back and work on those water elementals and those giants. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I'm not surprised. We're gonna see how we can do with this. We might not be able to continue leveling right now if the lag gets too much worse. Gosh, the problem is, even as a non-elite, a 48 giant is kind of beefy. Like, kind of makes me nervous. Let's see if we can. We don't need that anymore. Let's see if we can shrink this bad boy down to a little more manageable level. Possibly. Well, he's been zapped. There we go. I was like, come on. Let the zapping do something, please. Oh, that was probably a bad decision. Now we suddenly have 2 mobs to fight. Oh well, life goes on. Let's knock this guy out quickly, hopefully. Yep, I'm the guy that makes the videos. That's true. We can't loot that guy? Lame. That guy has no loot for us. Very sad. It's like one of the worst feelings. Like I said before, when you kill a big mob and he doesn't have any loot. Thanks for watching. Yeah, it looks like I've got some from Kronos already, and it's usually pretty rough on lag. Yeah, the lag makes it really, really painful. Like, we're lagging all the way over here. It's a stutter fest sometimes over there. And also, I'm not going to be able to play too long this morning, so I'm going to have to actually... This video will not be... Oh, and we do have loot from this guy. Nice, okay. So definitely, even the loot servers or whatever, I don't know exactly how the loot works, but even that's quite lagged. Interesting side note. Arcane resistance is something that didn't exist in vanilla. YouTube. Not in vanilla, sorry. In alpha WoW, it wasn't arcane resistance; it was holy resistance was a thing, and I don't know. I don't know if holy resistance was added later on or not, or if it was always if it like in later expansions. I don't know if that became a thing. I don't think it did. It does kind of seem weird that there's no holy resistance now that I think about it. Like I never realized that as being a weird thing, but why isn't there holy resistance damage? Not sure. Let's tap here. So I think all my dots are on that guy, even though they're like kind of lagging up, but I think he's well dotted and taking damage. Yeah, okay. Good. Weird lag on that thing, right? I'm waiting to loot this guy. I guess we can start working on that sea spray over there. I love how the Zap the Deep Strider will kind of rotate. It's a weird bug. It kind of happens on some servers when there's some lag going on. I remember it happening a lot on Chronos, I think. It's strange. We were playing with basically no sense of how damaged the mob is, and I'm just like throwing everything I've got at him. And it's kind of functioning. I mean, in its own weird little way. This guy should be almost dead. Yeah, there we go. Deep Strider still is not lootable. I might have to take a break from this. This is not looking the most functional right now. Wow. Gate openings really do mess things up. Let's go loot this guy at least. I guess I never looted him. Good stuff. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna wait for these two guys to summon their loot finally, which probably looks like it's on a pretty long delay. And I think just log out because this is not working so well. It's just like completely unplayable right now. If what I need is loot for quest items, and these guys won't. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they aren't going to drop loot. Maybe they just don't have any loot on them. But all these other mobs have. All these other mobs have had loot. So I just get the feeling that this is really just based on the lag thing going on. Especially because that guy's still spinning around. Yeah, look at him back there, kind of creepy corpse spinning. He's following Tang Moth, that's what he's doing. Well, I am going to stop the video here. I'm just going to wait it out on my own and loot these guys in a moment. And then we'll be back sometime later in the day when this AQ madness has calmed down a little bit. So I'll hopefully be back relatively soon. Okay, we are back, and wow, there was so much lag yesterday. This is literally the next day. I actually got on my rogue, my 60 rogue, and went over to Silithus, and it was like, it was pretty awful. It was not, for what it was, for a gates opening event, it was actually relatively good overall, but man, I actually spent 3 minutes trying to dismount. Nothing happened. I just could not do it. And it made it really hard to get on the Flight Master to get over to Silithus on my rogue, but as you can see, the lag is now much better. Whoops, don't want to Howl Terror, I want to drain life. And we're going to be on our way working on these water elemental cores and the miniaturization residue, which we actually, I think the server lag is back. I haven't actually really tested that much. Besides just this one mob is all I've really tested, but it seems a lot better, a lot better. Now I wanted to add, I'm actually in a new guild, the Mountain Hut Adventurers, disbanded, and we are now the New Dawn, which seems cool to me. I actually like the Mountain Hut Adventurers name a little bit more, but I'm not going to complain. The guild, the people, like I've mentioned before, pretty nice people, can't complain at all. And I'm happy to be in the guild. It just feels nice. It feels homey to have. Let's Deathcoil that guy off me. Deathcoil, apparently he's resistant to the fear aspect of Deathcoil. And he's immune to fear in general. Whoops. I need to be more careful pulling aggro on these guys because they do not respond well to fear effects, apparently. I really like, even if I don't really do a lot with the guild, I really like being in a guild. There's something nice about just having guild chat going on, you know. I don't really know how to describe it, but oh, there's a Shore Strider. I don't want to fight that guy. Can I miniaturize him? No, 22 seconds on that bad boy. Alright, we're going to send Tang Moth in over here anyway. We're going to risk it and hope that the big one back there doesn't pop over here and nuke us. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, so new guild. You can see a lot of people are going to be joining up in the next probably episode or so. At least this episode for sure. Probably the next episode or so. Ooh, these guys still hit so hard for being mostly miniaturized guys. Let's hope this guy gives us our residue. Nice. Residue acquired. We need a lot of those though. Man, this is a long quest in one regard. Considering we need 15 residues, that means we need to kill at least 15 of these mobs. Oh, there goes the boat. And that can take a while. On the bright side, let's miniaturize this guy. Let's get up a little bit closer. On the wait, why is he not miniaturized? It seems like he's still elite, right? Oh no, he's not elite. Okay, it's like he saw the little elite moniker, little symbol on him. I was like, oh god, he's still elite. We're gonna get wrecked. We're gonna get smoked by this guy. I don't want to have Tang Moth get just clobbered by a 48 elite giant, but he did not, so that's good. I was a little overly concerned for no reason there. I just hope the drop rate's 100% on these things. Like, it seems like it'd be silly for there not to be a 100% drop rate. Where's our squirrel? On the miniaturization residue, because we miniaturize them no matter what. He should be covered in miniaturization residue, right? That's my theory. AQ20 and AQ40, Anchorage 20, Anchorage 40, I've opened up on the server. That was what was going on yesterday. I believe I heard that AQ40 was full cleared in 2 hours. I don't know if that's true or just a rumor, but I'm sure it's fully cleared by now. Anyone know if AQ40 was full cleared yet? I believe it was, but haven't gotten a confirmation. I'm just curious if it did. There's nothing wrong with it being cleared that fast. I will say, man, it did not get cleared that fast when it first launched. AQ40 took a rather long time. What was it, like 80 days to full clear, I think? Maybe I'm wrong about that. Sick. 2 hour clear? That's insane. I'll be honest, my old Alliance Guild in Vanilla probably wiped on Cthulhu more than 2 hours in a single night when we first were trying to progress through there. So, yeah, things sure have changed in this day and age. Now, to be totally fair, it's a little bit, it's not really a fair comparison. Oh, we need a new soulstone, don't we? Ours is about to run out. Not really a fair comparison because, basically because you know the fight so well now. Everyone went in there knowing what consumables they needed. They were fully geared because they knew exactly, you know, the kind of gear they needed, if they needed any resistance gear or not. They knew the mechanics of the fights. There's videos of the fights. There's so much stuff you can do now ahead of time that you really couldn't do back when it first launched. You just didn't know those things. We're going to clear up our bags just a little bit here because we're getting kind of full. Not like super full, but full enough that I would like to clear a load of stuff. I think Globe of Water actually has some resale value, so I'm holding on to that, at least temporarily, just in case. And now we need, man, we need 10 more of these giants at least, and at least 6 more water elementals. After we finish up these 2 quests, I think we'll head north and go for this Dark Heart and Vengeance of the North Spring quest. Here's our sea elementals. Like, where are these guys? We hadn't really, I feel like there just weren't a lot of them for whatever reason. But now we finally found a bunch. Let's pull back a little bit here. Okay. I just didn't want to aggro that other sea spray back there. What's the difference between a sea spray and a sea elemental in terms of actual, you know, what they do? I don't really, why do I keep doing that? I'm not really envisioning what they can have as a different ability between them. They look identical, which doesn't, you know, mean a lot. Let's see, can I fear this one either? No, okay, he's also undeath coilable, which is fine. I know death coil isn't really a fear exactly, but it is what do you even call it? It's a run-in horror, I guess? I don't know. Sort of here. Here's that boat again. It's making the rounds. Oh, sea spray attacks from a distance at least. Maybe that's the difference. Sea spray does range attack. Sea elemental will melee you. I think that's what we're looking at. That's right. That makes sense. Like, it's spraying, right? It's a sea spray, so it's spraying at a distance. I can get on board with that. I would just like them to drop my stuff. Oh dear God, don't attack me. Why is this mob? Why are these guys not dropping anything? Oh, there we go. Okay, he did drop something. I was like, why are these guys not dropping anything? Now we are getting a lot of this enchanted water, which is pretty nice actually. Actually, no, it's not that good. It's level 25 water. I thought it was higher level water than that. Whoops, that's sad. I wish it was like 35 water. Then it'd be raking in the good stuff here. Also, these mobs are, I keep forgetting this, but they really are like 2 to 3 levels above me. So they're not exactly pushovers in, you know, all cases. Which is, you know, not necessarily a bad thing. I kind of like sometimes grinding on a little bit of harder mobs. It gives me a little more, ooh, resist, gross. A little more thrill in the leveling experience. They're not, like I said, not really hard either way, but, you know, a little painful. Now let's go ahead and drink up. Let's use, sure, we'll use this. We are getting, let's see, 6 of 10. We need 4 more of these. And we're going to keep moving along this way because there are a few giants apparently over in the very north part up here. I know there's more down this way also, but I'm going to go up this way and work on these giants. And then maybe it's worth just running up here and knocking out this quest. The Dark Heart. I don't know if we can do Dark Heart. I mean, it'd be fun to try to do it. But Avengers in the North Rim, we can at least do that quest on our own. So it's kind of sounds fun to me to run up there, even if we don't finish off by the time we get to the edge of the coastline here. Well, I don't know if I want to do that. Actually, that's not a good idea. I changed my mind. I'm rapidly changing my plan. I want to finish down here on the coast, then go up here, finish this quest, then we can just hearth back, all the way back to Camp Mohachi. I also want to say Camp Tarajo, which is the camp that is also ran by Tauren, but it's in Southern Barrens, which I feel like Camp Tarajo is largely ignored. I mean, if you really think about it, how often do you come down to Camp Tarajo in Vanilla WoW? It has its uses, mostly as a, the important thing for Camp Tarajo is if you're a Tauren, and you come in from Mulgore, is to grab the flight point there. That's probably the main thing that I think of a use for it. If you're not a Tauren, and you really won't go down there until probably level, 30 or so, like almost. It's really not until you're going down 1,000 needles where you probably actually hit Camp Tarajo, or maybe during some leveling in the mid-20s you'll go down to Southern Barrens. But I feel like Southern Barrens is largely, it's almost 2 zones, right? Northern Barrens is really like level 10 to 20 zone, and then Camp Tarajo, oh, it just got like knocked back by this guy. Geysered, I think. I think Camp Tarajo and everything sort of in the south part is more like 20 to 30 almost. Oh, we got some elemental water, which usually has a little bit of resale value in the auction house. And enchanted water, which was totally not what we need. The economy, by the way, speaking of selling stuff, every time there's a new patch, you really get a different economy in the game, which is kind of cool. Usually, just before like the Anchorage patch, even on retail, people recognized that it was a nature instance, and I think people started worrying about nature resistance potions leading up to it. So I think elemental earth is needed for nature resist potions, if I'm remembering right. So like elemental earth, for example, the value of that, the price of that, started to go up a little bit leading up to the Anchorage patch and throughout the Anchorage patch, because people did not clear it in 2 hours as has happened on this server. It actually took probably closer to 2 months. I know Naxxramas was especially a long time before people cleared that, but I do think Anchorage took about 2 months also. Ooh, this guy, he likes to hit us. Hit it very hard is what he likes to do. Actually, it's not hitting us that bad. Those giants, though, they hit us hard. Man, the drop rate, how many of these? We've killed like the last 4, I think, and haven't gotten a single freaking water elemental core. Not a good drop rate on this quest. Apparently, someone else is also killing these guys down here. And there's a flying, a hippogriff with a night elf hunter flying out in the ocean out there. That's one of my favorite bugs, is seeing people, I've mentioned this before, when like flights just like drop out of the sky. They're not actually there, but they just appear to be there based on my the client. It's sort of a weird, glitchy thing. Yeah, I don't know, there we go. 7 of 10. 3 more. I would have liked to get some giants though, but someone, like I said, someone's down here slaying the giants. What a bully. I wonder if there's more. What is over here? What? Like, what happens if I cross behind this hill? Is that still Feralas over there? Look at the map, I guess it is. It looks like there's giant stuff over there. That's where the giants are supposed to be, actually. Interesting. I don't, honestly, this northern part of Feralas, I very rarely have explored it. Like, I just haven't spent a lot of time up there for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I just don't go up. This guy is knocking the crap out of me also. I just don't go up here a lot. I'm not exactly sure why now that I think about it. I guess there's not that many quests up here. Like, there are some obviously up here, but you know, there's a few quests here. There's one you can pick up from Marley Wishrunner, which we're actually full on quests. We can't pick that up, but otherwise, I guess here's the thing. This path leads to Desolus, and when we go to Desolus, let's see. When do I? If I'm a horde, so if I'm Alliance, I have a Nigel's point up here. I'm probably not gonna run through this entire zone. Well, maybe I would. I don't know. I guess I never really go from Desolus to Feralas. Like, I just don't do that for whatever reason. Someone is messing with all the giants. Oh, who's this? A very high level warlock. Okay, well, we're gonna move along the direction now. It looks like that guy has a standard fell steed now, not the dread steed, which is the high level one. We're gonna go down south this way because honestly, if that guy's up here farming them all, we're not gonna really get our water elementals or zap the giants. I don't know why he's killing the giants. The water elementals I understand, because he might be farming elemental water, but I have no idea if I don't think the giants drop elemental water, so I have no idea why he would be worried about killing those guys, of all things. Oh, wow. The respawn's fast on these. Didn't we just clear this patch? Not complaining with that. And we might as well stop and kill them because we do need these guys anyway. But mostly I'm worried about getting the giants at this point. Still need at least 10 more giants, and there's not a lot of spawn points for the giants. They're actually kind of weirdly low spawn points, I think. I bet the south side of this beach is where I need to be for that. Oh, man, that's stupid. Frostbolt. Okay, 2 more of these. Looking forward to getting this quest done, because it's nice to not have to worry about the water elementals anymore, especially if that big high-level warlock back there is grinding them out, because I really don't want him to eat me alive. And that's what will happen a lot of times. As a high-level player, I will do this. If I see a low-level player on the other faction killing mobs that I need for loot, I will kill him like, oh god, here we go. Gotta run, gotta run, gotta run. Loot, mount. Wait, that's not the warlock. Who is that? Oh, okay. 47 warrior. We saw him earlier. He seemed to be peaceful-ish. I think he kind of ran by us and didn't mess with us. That's what I'm just scared that warlock's gonna come by and be like, oh, you're killing the mobs I need. Well, how about that? How about that? I really would like to not die. I will say Tangmoth is doing nothing to hold aggro these days. Like, seriously. Really lame stuff. I mean, his aggro really, all he can do is hold aggro. I just evaded his frostbolt. Why was I evading? I don't know, that was weird. I just like evaded that last frostbolt, which is, I'm perfectly happy with that outcome, but I don't know why. Like, I don't know why that happened. I've never evaded anything, I don't think. Like, I must have glitched it up somehow. That's weird. Boy, the gold spam has been harsh today, and I should probably just block them, but I don't care that much. Like, it doesn't really bother me, but I can say that I've had at least 4 different people spam me with gold spam in the last 20 minutes. That's a lot. That's a lot in 20 minutes, in my opinion. Let's see. So we should mount up and keep moseying along here. Yeah, I don't know. These quests are... This is kind of a slow quest line, these 2 quests. Like, it's just really... The drop rates aren't... They're not awful, but they're not great. And the mobs are... They're tough enough for us at the level we are that they keep us from grinding out quickly. Like, we're not struggling, but we're not... Jesus. So many high-level alliance over here. We're not struggling, but we're not, like, wrecking these mobs either. So that makes a, kind of tough combination. Maybe this is the guy that's going for the deep striders, because he's definitely got the miniaturization stuff going on. I wonder if he will attack us if the warrior will attack us if we attack this mob. If he does, we will begin to chain fear him and hopefully kill him. I'm going to try and keep my health pretty much near max if possible, though I'm going to play... This giant's probably going to aggro on me in a moment. Got my Shadow Bolt proc there. Come on, warrior, don't do it. Extreme Toys in the Guild Heartfire. Okay, he left me alone. Good. I think we have an agreement here. He's still going to get this one, which is totally fine. I'm going to get this guy over here. I know what I need is actually the giants more than anything, but I still need a couple of these guys, so I might as well grab them. Well, at least a couple of these guys. The rate it's going probably like 4 or 5 more kills at least, which is annoying. Oh, Geyser. Geyser is such a cool ability. Slows you by 50% movement speed, knocks you back for about a second. Like, I feel like that's a neat combination of skills that I would like to have on a playable character. Look at that. Geyser. Nifty. Wow, maybe I shouldn't have, I just life tapped again. I almost killed myself. I got a little bit lower than I realized I was going to get. Nothing a good heavy mage weave bandage can't fix. Which, by the way, I really need to start making rune cloth bandages. There's like no reason I'm not making those yet. I've got some rune cloth already, and I've got the skill for it. I'm going to kind of position back here. I want to keep a little bit of an eye on that warrior, who I think he's mounting up. I don't think he's messing with us, like I mentioned. How much farther down do... Oh, they go quite a bit farther down, possibly, the giants. So we actually might have quite a few giants down there that we can grab, which would be nice. Let's finish this guy off, and I hope this is the last one we need. Nope. Another water elemental. Okay, that's fine. We'll kill some more. This would have been nice to wrap that quest up, because I'm close enough here I could go turn it in at the dock real fast. In fact, let's run south. This coastline down here, this is the Forgotten Coast, which actually is pretty aptly named, because I kind of forget about this spot. I mean, I know it's here. It's just a part of the zone. Whoa. Did I aggro, really? Huh. Well, Tangmoth aggroed him. Oh well. There's a wave strider. There we go. Tangmoth, stop aggroing everything. Oh my gosh, this guy. This guy, I can't take him anywhere. I don't really get why he always seems to aggro things so much more. Like, it just seems like he really does cause a lot of aggro issues. Okay, there we go. He's out of combat. We can take on our giant. Back up a little bit. I just don't want to aggro. Yeah, there we go. We're good. I was kind of scared of aggroing that water elemental, because, yeah, we could take them both on. We can fear the giant. It wouldn't be that bad, but I'd prefer to not fight 2 mobs that are a little bit higher level than us at the same time. I managed to pull aggro off of Tangmoth there, which, ugh. Yeah, that thing hits hard. So, It is a rainy day where I live today. I mean, it is very rainy out there, and I love rainy days. I don't know about you guys, but you might have noticed me commenting on this just in general in my videos, but it's fun in-game when it's rainy, and I really like it when it's rainy outside of the game, too. We're gonna help this guy out. I don't know why I think it's fun just like stab this guy with my dagger, get some dagger skill ups. Good for us. Now I want to get to that giant, but I don't know if I can get over there without aggroing these water elementals. Maybe we can thread the needle here? Nope. Definitely gonna aggro that one. That's too bad. Man, we gotta fight this one now. We could probably take them both on, but it's just a little bit much maybe. All the warrior buddies helping us out, which is nice. What level is this guy? 47? Okay. He's got sea sprayed also. Funny, funny. No item drop there, that's sad. On the bright side, we're gonna attack this mob while he's fighting that water elemental, so I don't feel too bad about that. Thank you for the help though, Mr. Warrior Friend. Alright, this will be about halfway, a little more than halfway through if we get this, let's keep this guy off us, I don't want him to hit me. If we kill this guy and he drops our thing, then we'll be a little more than halfway through our quest. Ooh, there's a shore strider down there, it's a big guy. It does seem like the drop rate's pretty consistent. Is our warrior gonna live? I don't know if this guy needs help or not. We'll help him out. There we go. That poor guy. He's about to get nuked by that water element. I didn't realize how badly he was getting hurt. Alright, let's miniaturize. What's the range of this thing? Out of range, out of range, out of range. There we go. That's a pretty long, not short, not long. It's a decent range. You know what? We need some unending breath, and I don't know if Tangmoth can suffocate, but just in case, we're gonna make sure he doesn't. Don't want to have our buddy there suffocate for no reason. Let's fear this guy, because he's starting to whack the crap out of us, which I mentioned many times I don't really like that much. And we will use our restore life little trinkety thing here, offhand weapon I guess, Orb of Dora Hill. Dora Hill. Yeah, close enough. Okay. Moving along. So 9 of 15, alright, we're so close. Well, come back, Tangmoth. I didn't miniaturize the guy yet. I want to make sure he's miniature. There we go, much better. Last thing we need is start fighting a 48 elite for a few seconds before we miniaturize him. I actually don't know if you can miniaturize him in combat. I assume you can. I'm pretty confident you could, but I'd rather not find out the hard way. Ooh, 200 damage crit, that hurts. This guy hits pretty hard, they really do. Shadow damage on gloves, that's a new enchant, I think, from AQ40. I would like to get that enchant. But I would like to get some gloves, maybe, that are, I don't know, something a little bit better that I'll use a little bit longer, possibly. Although the gloves I have, Black Mage Weave, aren't awful. I mean, they really are decent gloves. Let's refresh Demon Armor. I can't drink underwater, can I? Nope. I always hate that. Why can't I drink underwater? I'm breathing underwater. I can certainly drink underwater, if you ask me. I don't know. WoW logic, man. WoW logic. Okay. I am looking forward to being done with the Forgotten Coast. This has been a very slow and kind of repetitive grind, I feel like. A wrecked rowboat. What is that? I don't remember seeing that ever. That is... Holy crap. First of all, you can fear these guys. Second of all, I didn't mean to fear him at all. I was... Apparently, Howl of Terror works on these guys? But beyond weird. Ooh, good, we're all done. I think I fat-fingered that. I actually meant to, yeah, I don't have fat fingers. I just like to say that phrase. I meant to hit F8, or 8 to drain life. Instead, I hit 9, which is Howl of Terror. But I didn't realize it until the mob suddenly started fearing away, and I was like, what is going on? Wrecked rowboat. I don't know what this is. Is this a quest? I mean, it must be, right? Greetings, SoupaSoka. Wow. So fun. Fun and interactive. That's funny. A little silly. Okay. Time to open some of these things and then zap a giant. Now, what we need to do is get 5 more miniaturization elements, or what are these called? Miniaturization residues, my mistake. Then, we are turning in a boatload of quests. Creature Spirits, Zoocash Report, Rescue, Mark of Quality, Fuel for Zapping, Zapped Giants. I mean, I'm tempted to turn those in before we even go do the quest farther to the north. Because I think it almost might be enough. What do we need? About 30,000 experience to level up. That might be enough. If we get 5,000 apiece, that's going to hit us there. Any more giants out here? I don't see any. Kind of hard to see in the water, but I don't see any. Wrecked rowboat. I'm going to look that up later, because I don't even know what that would be. And the greetings SoupaSoka, that is a generic thing that pops up pretty much on anything where you don't have a, what's it called? Where you don't have like anything programmed into the game or like scripted. That's like a generic thing for interactable objects. Let's see, I have a video of, I think, my warrior running the Sunken Temple instance. And there's a statue towards the very end of the instance in the center of a room that I interacted with. And I remember laughing about that. It was just like a snake statue. And I was like, oh, you can click it. And I clicked it and it just said, greetings, SoupaSoka. And I was like, really? That's what it's going to tell me to, that's what it's going to say? I was just like caught off guard. And I thought it was really funny. That was one of the first, not one of the first, but by far not one of the first. Just one of the interactions that most stood out to me of silly private server things. Because a lot of these things, like that rowboat, shouldn't have said greetings SoupaSoka. That was a limitation of this server. In the retail vanilla, it would have done something, or would have not been interactable for the most part. I don't think there were very many cases where I remember that phrase, that kind of placeholder phrase popping in. You might also see placeholders in icons for things. If there's like not a good icon for a spell or a buff, you'll get that little dude's face with the beard. Oh, hold on, where did that guy come from? Hey, it actually lowers our level from 49 to 47 also. I didn't realize that. Nifty. Ooh, that's a nice cloak. Too bad I'm 10 levels too low to use it, and it's probably going to be way too expensive for me. It is a plus 21 shadow damage bind on equip, like Master's Cloak of Shadow Wrath that I'm talking about here. That was an easy kill. I don't know, that one seemed like he went down real easy. Well, so, what was I saying? Oh good, more deep striders. We got 2 more here. They only just need to, if we get both these, we only need 1 more after this, based on the drop rates we've been getting, which is really, really nice. Unfortunately, that dude's awfully close to that water elemental and the other giant, so. Alright, we are going to we're just going to nuke down this giant, if we can. Apparently need to fear this guy away. There we go. Let's throw some dots on this one also, why not? And we're just going to keep that back one feared. I'm going to pop my health zone so this guy doesn't like whack me and kill me instantly with like a crushing blow or something. Got to refresh the dots on this one apparently. Okay, this one, the water elemental is now dead. Good job. Let's finish off this last one. Easy, look at that. Now we did use our health zone there, but if I had managed myself a little bit better, we wouldn't have had to do that. Enchanted water, cool. And let's shrink this guy. Invalid target? I was gonna say, it's like, no way it's an invalid target. Maybe out of range is what the game meant to tell me, but no way he's an invalid target. Tangmoth got, you know, a little beat up there, but not too bad, all things considered. He's got about half health left still. This guy's gonna aggro on me by the time his drain life is done, I think. Yep, there it goes. So I will fear him away and let him do his stupid little fat booty running around thing. Oh, I gotta get out there to loot this stupid guy. Oh, I hate when they get too deep in the water. Ooh, let's see him. Where is he at? There he is. Oh wow, there's a few more out here. There's one here. A 49, a 47. We're gonna go for the 47. Yeah, we're gonna go for the easier one. And this will be our last one, folks. We'll be turning in, and then we're right near the quest turn in, which is really convenient. Shrink him. Come on, get a little bit closer, a little bit closer. Man, the range on this thing, not quite as long as I'd like. Long enough, but that guy just, I didn't realize this. It actually literally transforms them into different mobs. Like, I think he just turned from a 47 elite to a 48 non-elite. So it's not actually, it literally replaces them. It doesn't modify the mob itself. Which is why that one that was a 49 elite became a 47 non-elite. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know if it's always worked that way. Like, I don't know this quest well enough from retail vanilla to know if it always was like this. Is he dead? Dead. Okay. He did manage to run just far enough away at the very last moment there to make it a little bit of a swim for us out here. Boom. Done. Turning in some quests, folks. We have a lot to turn in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 quests. This one's back in Tenera, so I don't know if we'll turn it in right now. But soon. But I want to turn in these quests and just see how much experience we're at. Because we might be, I don't know, maybe I should just keep going onwards. For the sake of not, if I like hearth back here and then I run way up there, it's such a long run, it might be better just to do these quests. Zapped by giants, complete. 6250 experience, nice. Fuel for the zapping, complete. Zorbin's water resistant hat, but doesn't give me any resistance. Why not? It's kind of a cool looking hat. And Zorbin's mega slicer. I think I use this on my rogue if I remember right. Yeah, it's a pretty good sword for like an offhand for a rogue. And then this quest here again with the zapped giants. You can repeat it, but I don't really know why I would want to. Like, I can't think of a reason that's worth repeating it. I'm gonna vendor off a few junky things here. And we will easily level up from turning these quests we already have, but I want to go up here and try to knock out the Dark Heart quests. And also to the top, like grab this quest if possible. But to do that, I need to actually get out of this little side spot here and get back on the main road. And I think it'll make sense to, I think it makes sense to go and do these quests first and then go and turn the other ones. Because otherwise, it really will be like, I mean, I guess we could even go work on these things down here. And we'll probably be wrapping up this episode pretty soon anyway. So I think we might just move up here and maybe see what the top quests. I don't remember that quest very well, so I'm not really sure what I'll be doing. But yeah, I think the plan is to go up here, get in position for the next episode where we can really put some work in for the Vengeance on the North Spring quest and Dark Heart quest. Maybe whatever to the top is we can work on. And then finish those up hopefully and hearth back here. That'd be really nice. Just turn in a bunch of quests. And it's going to feel good to get all those quests turned in. I don't know if they're chain quests or not. I wouldn't be surprised. This Ring of Subtlety from this Zoocash report we did previously, I think last episode, I still don't know if this is going to be a good upgrade or not. 4 mana per 5 seems a little better than 3 strength. And basically, do I lose 80 health to gain 4 mana per 5? I think so. I think that's worth it. I have to really think about that a little more. Maybe ask around to get some second opinions. I don't know if anyone's commented in the last video when I was talking about it. I might need to look at the YouTube comments there. I need to make a new soulstone because mine is about out. 3, 1, 0, done. Okay, let's refresh that. Always got to keep the soulstone up, especially in an area that's Alliance can run through here quite a bit. As it isn't abnormal for Alliance to come south from Desolace to get here for the dock to get the flight point at Feathermoon Stronghold, whereas Horde we tend to come in from the east, Alliance coming from the north. Is my opinion. I don't play a lot of Alliance, which is probably why, when I think back to my earlier conversation, why I, hold on a second, I gotta change my console settings here. / console camera distance max factor 5. which is probably why my camera, occasionally it'll reset itself, so you have to like re-type in that command to zoom out farther. What was I saying? Okay, earlier I was reflecting on why I don't come through this northern path very much, and it's probably why, because I don't play Alliance a lot, and therefore I don't want to come here to get to Feathermoon Stronghold. Makes sense to me. Anyway, so we're coming along here, because I'm looking to see if this Merrill Wish Runner, I don't know what this quest is, I have no idea. I just don't remember Feralas quest well, apparently. There is someone here. It looks like a repeatable quest, though, so I don't know what that means, like what a repeatable quest could be out here. To the top. Oh. It's a one-way trip only? Sure, why not? Twin Colossals Teleport. Hey, that's cool. Hey, Kalen Windflight, who's this? Where are we? So we're on the rightmost colossal thing, which is cool. Colossal Parachute, reduce your fall speed for 10 seconds. Neat. I didn't know, I don't know if I've ever been up here. That's really cool. How deep is this lake? I'm gonna take a quick look. Oh, not that deep. Nifty. Well, we need to parachute on out of here, so what's the best way to do this? Slow fall for 10 seconds. Oh god, I'm still gonna die. That did not last 10 seconds. Rip. There's no way that was a 10-second fall speed. No way. That was like 5 seconds. If I had known that, I probably could have positioned a little bit better, but such is life. Got super wrecked there. That's really funny. I'm really amused by that. Well, there goes 20 silver, a soul stone, and 10% repair damage on my stuff. Okay, that's fun though. I actually think it's really kind of a fun thing. This is, I think, related to the quest line for the green dragon flight, which I forget what the quests actually are. Gosh, I have to... Oh god, please don't kill me. Oh no. Fairy fire, I can deal with that. Oh no, I can't deal with that. Oh jeez. Oh man. Hits you for 2,000 crushing blow, dead. Fairy fired, rooted, crushed. Okay, we're gonna stop here for this episode. Where's my... Oh god, it's all the way down here in Dire Mall. Okay, we're gonna log out here. Next episode, we will run back and get our corpse. I'll just do that before we come back to start the episode. And we will go and do some quests to the north. If we're not totally ripped on our gear, I think our gear is fine. That's really funny. I'm very amused by that occurrence, that chain of events. Well, we learned a lesson today. Don't parachute off there, because that's a busted parachute. And don't go near those level 60 elites, because they will smoke you as level 46. Anyway, that's all for today. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.